Hello, my most amazing artists. Last week we drew these cute little llamas and we looked at the country Peru and Peruvian textiles. And today we are going to create a paper to sort of look like a Peruvian textile. Remember, textile refers to fabric that is woven together, and they use the llama or alpaca or vicuña fur to create the wool in the yarn that they use to weave the textiles. So we looked at some Peruvian textiles, and I'm going to show you some more today. And some of the things that are important when we see those are the colors, the patterns, and the designs. So every class is going to have their own color sheet of paper. All right, so I'm going to use blue, but your class may have a different color. And what you're going to do, the first thing that you need to do is break up your paper into some sections. And some can be skinny and some can be wider. And I would not do more than about 7 sections. So you can really choose any color. I did white, but you could do any color. The way that I made these for kindergarten is I did a real thick section in the middle. And then I tried to do a skinny section. And then I just divided what was left. And that will give you 7. So you can do it that way, or you can do it however you want. But what we're going to do now is in each section, we are going to create a pattern. And you can see here, this pattern I repeated. This pattern I repeated. You don't have to repeat a pattern. You can do it however you want. But the way that I showed kindergarten is just start with basic shapes. You want your shapes to touch the top of the section and the bottom of the section, okay? So the top and the bottom. See, my triangle touches the top and the bottom, circle, top and bottom, square, top and bottom. And you can just do different shapes. The way that I do my diamond shape, see, I'm gonna pick me a different color, is I just draw some X's like that, and that will create these diamonds, okay? And start off simple, and then we can add lots of detail, okay? All right. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to add lots of designs, and then I'll add some detail. Okay, so I have something basic in every section, but it's not nearly as detailed as this. So now that I've kind of added some basic things, now I'm going to go in and think about what kind of lines and shapes can I add to this to create something more detailed. Now, I love to thicken lines sometimes, see these purple lines are thicker than the green lines, and I kind of focused on shapes, but down here I just did a squiggly line. Remember, even that touches the top and the bottom. So that's key. And now I'm going to speed it up again and just add lots of detail. I'm going to make this more of a pattern. So right now, circle, 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 circles, that's not really a pattern. It's just circles repeated. Whereas this right here, I did triangles, and they're a pattern because it's white, purple, white, purple. So it's a pattern that repeats. So now I can think about coloring these in, adding a detail on this one and maybe a different detail on this, and then repeating that. So think about how to create a pattern now and add more detail. Okay, I'm speeding this way up, but all I'm doing is coloring in things. I'm adding lines, I'm adding dots, I'm thickening lines. I am trying to create patterns by coloring in. Sometimes I'm not coloring in, I'm just adding designs that are in a pattern. All right, I'm finished. When you are finished with yours, you should have lots of color, lots of patterns, lots of designs. Take your time on this. This took me lots of time, like 20 minutes to draw this. So we can spill this over to next week. We do not have to finish this week. So we're not going to go to the carpet today. We are going to try to put lots of detail, lots of colors, lots of patterns in our picture. Remember, pattern is what I want you to show on here. So this is an A-B pattern, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. You can do more than 2 in a pattern. I could have done blue, yellow, purple, blue, yellow, purple. But whatever you do, be sure that you repeat it because that's what makes a pattern. All right, have fun.